Hello again. Welcome back to another episode of RWBY CBLT. This time, we're on day 20, on a Saturday where we left off. Of course, Lilac is already available. I was wasting my time doing nothing. If I'm going to be a more effective leader, I need to start taking strategy more seriously. Luckily, Lilac doesn't seem to be busy. She's simply studying on her bed. Hey, Lilac. Yes, Cobalt? Do you have any plans for today? I was hoping to pick your brain for your tactical knowledge. Nice to see you're willing to improve. I know a very good cafe that's pretty good at Elysian tea, so we can go there to talk if you want. Sounds good to me. Lead the way. Okay, this is the place I was talking about. Let's find a good table and start talking, shall we? Sounds good to me. Okay, how much do you actually know in regards to tactics and strategy? Damn it. I should have done some research into strategy before asking for help. Well, I know pincer movement. It's a military maneuver in which forces simultaneously attack both flanks of an enemy formation. A good start. Know anything else? Well, there there's the you don't know all that much about tactics and strategy, do you? Yeah, I've got nothing. My father would not be impressed with you if he were here. Luckily, he's not. I take it he knows a lot about strategy. Many people in the Elysian military say he's an unparalleled military strategist and tactical genius, even taken on a prodigy who has skill. Wonder if it's going to acknowledge Ray since we've met her. Nope. And you say you learned everything you know from him? I'm not going to force you to take a tactics masterclass. I just want you to impart some basic strategic thinking on him, and gradually make you into a better tactician. How do you think we should start? With something small and easy for beginners to understand. Mahjong. I'm joking, of course. I think I have a good idea as to what it is. Let's get our drinks in a to-go cup and head back to Beacon. Sounds like a plan? I'll explain once we're back. First, we need to pay for and get our drinks, and I'd rather not be interrupted by constantly sipping. I see. Much for spending the day out and about. I still can't believe you never drank tea before. Himbo energy right here. I prefer hot chocolate or tea. At least it's still a hot drink, but I digress. You need to start thinking more about strategy and tactics. Agreed? Agreed. Do you have anything in mind? Instead of getting you to read a 260-page book, figure it would be a good idea for us to play a game. Chess, I think, is a good start to get you thinking about strategy. Chess, huh? Alright. Should we find a table then? The library's nearly empty right now. Pick one. I go over to a table, Lilac following after me. You can go first, Cobalt. Hmm. Something tells me that Lilac's played this game a fair few times before, and probably has a counter for any opening move I make. Still, she's got the same amount of available moves that I have right now, so she won't completely thrash me. I hope. Still, I do need to get better at strategy. Time to make the first move. So that wasn't bad for a beginner. You say that now after you thrashed me several times in a row. All's fair in war, Cobalt. I guess, but it still amazes me how good you are at strategy. And again, I just picked it up from my father. What's he like, your dad? He's quite calm and collected most of the time. It's incredibly difficult to know if he's angry or not, but it's also difficult to know if he's happy either. He's just calm. It's difficult to get emotional affection from him from time to time, but he's always been there for me. I see. Let's pick this up another time. It's late and we should be heading back. Okay, thanks for your help, Lilac. You're welcome, Cobalt. You're now friends? See, this is what I was talking about. Lilac Silver. Sunday, day 21. It's getting close to 10 a.m. That's when Ruby said she'd be dropping by the dorm to help upgrade my weapon. And it's a much better time for her to be dropping in too, now that Blaze is more prepared to receive visitors to the dorm. That's probably Ruby now, and just in time. I was eager to get started on my Yang. Hey, Blue Boy, here's a rose for such a swell guy. Yang, that's not funny. It was supposed to be punny, sis. Please stop with the puns. Boo, you're no pun anymore, Blue Boy. Yang! Okay, I get it. Have fun, you two. Sorry for that, Cobalt. She insisted on chaperoning me to the dorm room. Hey, it's fine. I know all too well what older sisters are like. Please tell me she doesn't make puns. Nope. That distinction belongs to Blaze. You poor and unfortunate soul. Hey! Anyway, you're ready to get started on upgrading Lazarite Storm? Yep, I am. I put it on the table, and I've also got the original blueprints on my tablet for us to look over. And I guess we should probably get started, huh? Yep, we should. After you, Ruby. It feels kind of weird taking apart Lazarite Storm like this. Like parting ways with an old friend. Hey, you're not losing her. We're just making her into an even more awesome weapon. That makes sense, although it still feels weird. So I was thinking of having Lazarite Storm transform between the gun and an axe like Crescent Rose does the scythe into the sniper rifle. Are we sure that won't affect the operation of the gun somehow? Well, I've been looking at your original blueprints, and I think we have a way to have the gun transform without risking that. And besides, there's plenty of time left in the day. I'm sure we can work this out without having to rush things through. Very true. And it looks to me that there might just be some room at the front of the weapon to store the gun if we get creative with space. There might be. Only one way to find out there, isn't there? Indeed. I'll get started on roughly working out a space for everything while you work on getting the weapon to actually transform. Sounds good to me. Hey, be careful with that. Hey, if you break it, you're not gentle with it. I'm not sure that will fit there. It will if we move this there. Wait, I think I did this wrong. Yeah, if it transforms as it is, the axe head will be where the handle is. Okay, we're done. Took you long enough. Hey, you can't rush this kind of thing, Lilac. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new and improved Lazarite Storm. Looks exactly the same as it did before. I was about to comment, but I had a feeling she would say it. That's what makes it better. We managed to add the transformation without bulking up the gun up. Mina's going to be in for a shock the next time she fights Cobalt. I still need to get a better melee combat, though. Well, the rest of Team RWBY and I would be happy to help you out with that in the future, Cobalt. Thanks, RWBY. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, Wise will probably be waiting to spring a ton of studying on me. I can offer you no help there, RWBY. Traitor. I'd say that today was successful today. I agree, although I still got a fair bit to go until I can reap all the benefits of what RWBY and I accomplished today. You'll have a lot of help to reach that point, though, Cobalt, including from us three. Thanks, guys. Don't mention it, Cobalt. Monday, day 22. If it wasn't for the fact that I've got sparring session planned with my team today, I'd head straight to the library so I could get some actual studying done instead of the purple prowls we usually get from Port or the hyperspeed lectures we get from Oobleck. Still, the opportunity for me to get some training in with the new and upgraded Lazarite Storm before combat class on Wednesday sounds incredibly tempting, especially after what happened when I faced off against Mina. Cobalt, are you okay? I'm fine, apart from a bruised ego. I warned you. Yeah, I'm not eager to go for that particular experience again, not without training. So what did you have in mind for this particular sparring session, Cobalt? I was thinking to fight against you with only our melee weapons, and then I'd do the same with Teal. No spotting with me? Please no. You still have a preference for using your fireballs, Blaze. That would be a no help in a melee fight, and you're still training to use your gauntlet. Besides, I'd rather not get tempted by any other moves you pull. Thank you, but still, I guess you're right. Still, it gives me an opportunity to pick something up. Oh? And that's all you're getting. It's a surprise. Trust me, it'll be well worth the wait. But have fun sparring with Lilac and Teal in the meantime. Well, time to get things started. You're incredibly lucky I had an opportunity to pick this up for you. I know, but I'm still grounded until this Sunday, and it's difficult to surprise Cobalt since we're so close. You only have yourself to blame there, Blaze. Really, feeling the sister-in-law love there, Shadow. But we're not, never mind. How is Cobalt, by the way? Adjusting to being a team leader really well. He also upgraded Lazarite Storm to have an axe mode. That's new. Yeah, some of our new friends have been helping him see the necessity of having some kind of melee weapon for combat. Helps getting your ass kicked. I see. Perhaps I shall get an opportunity to see for myself in the very near future if all goes to plan. Wait, what do you mean? You'll see, depending on how a certain talk with your headmaster goes. Hope the two of you enjoy your anniversary. Thanks, Shadow. What is she up to? Ow. Perhaps I should have waited to recover before taking you on as well, Teal. The Grim won't wait for you to recover. True, but still, ow. What the heck did you three do for sparring? Go all out on each other? That's exactly what we did, regretting it heavily. In that case, I think the three of you have had enough sparring for today. I agree. Time to do something else. Just don't do something strenuous for a while, okay, Cobalt? It's funny that it's Blaze saying that. wasn't planning on it. What the hell? That includes Blade. I knew they were gonna make a joke. Drat. Hmm. You seem well rested. I have you to thank for that. Tuesday, day 23. So, in conclusion, with the end of the Great War, the warrior king Pendragon managed to spearhead the signing of the Treaty of Vital. He would later abdicate to the throne as part of the treaty, as would the other kingdoms, settling the stage for the four kingdoms to create their ruling councils. And Miss Ruby Rose, so glad you could join us. Unfortunately, class is nearly over. Oh, well, you see, crazy thing happened before. Miss Rose, your lack of interest in my class has been readily apparent, but please try to avoid making excuses for your actions. It's unbecoming of a huntress in training. Fortunately, you can make up today's lesson in detention. Yeah, that's definitely a chibi episode. Aww. And that is all the time we have for today, students. We will be having a test on the Great War at the end of the week, so remember to study hard. Class dismissed. An exam? We're only a month into the semester. I know. We should have had several by now. It may seem quick, but I think that's the entire thing with Oobleck's lectures. He's a fast talker, so he can impart a lot of more information in a short amount of time. He takes a lot of out on our wrist, though. Ow. And I'm using my left hand, too, so that's an additional detriment. Wait, you're right-handed. Why are you using your left? Never mind. Don't answer that. This is as good as time as any to delay before Blaze begins to suspect anything more descriptive. I'm not sure I need anyone else to overhear, especially Lilac or Yang. Oh, good lord. The problem is, now that the class is done, I'm not sure what can be done. Thinking too hard about Oobleck's class will give you a migraine. Huh? There! Consider yourself saved from a mental overload. Yo, hey, Mina, Orium. I didn't see you guys there. Clearly. What's up? Honestly, not sure. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the rest of the afternoon. Do you mind if we walk with you then? I thought you had to call your moms and dad. Wait, did I hear that right? Moms? Yes, I have two mothers. My birth mother, Atoria, and my mother, Joan. Joan is how I'm related to John, though not by blood, since she's his aunt. That just raises further questions. So, was your father a sperm donor to your mother, or did your birth parents separate, or
Maidens, no, my parents are all married. Well, they are in a polymor polyamorous marriage that's open, if I remember correctly. Oh. Oh! You must have had quite an interesting childhood growing up then, Orium. You have no idea. Most of the time it's just the three of them together, but if one of them finds something they're interested in, well, let's just say I've walked into the room at the wrong time and gotten an unwanted eyeful of my parents. Very interesting. Wonder if they, get jealous or something? How do they even manage to maintain that relationship as it is, all polyamorous and open? They discuss it, normally. One of them brings it up, and the other two see if they are interested as well. If they decide only one or two are interested, then they move forward with seeing if this other person is interested. Kind of depends on the person. As my father's had a girlfriend for a while my mother's John had a boyfriend that they didn't share then. Brothers, I can't remember his name. And then there was this one guy they all shared together, so it really depends. So it's a communication that makes it work then. For the most part, yes. They never go behind each other's backs. They always upfront about this and their feelings on the matter. Communication is key to such, and making sure your partner or partners, in my parents' case, are still loved altogether. They've been together for almost 20 plus years, so they're making it work out just fine. Of course, it's also about how compatible people are with each other, just like how every other kind of relationship, but with more elements to mix and risk blowing up. I've had a little experience with a couple of kind of poly relationships. If one person isn't on the same page as the other, it's going to fail. Just like two people in a monogamous relationship can't mesh well. It's just a little more complicated, but the basics are the same. And suddenly last week makes a lot more sense. I can't speak for it personally, as I've only been in one relationship myself, and that didn't end well. Well, it's more than John at this point in time. Is it that why you asked me for help in the romance department when we first met in Orium? Kind of, though I'm not sure myself if, well. Anyway, this isn't really about me. Do you have any more questions? I could give my parents a call if you like. I could use your opinion on something, actually. Do you think Blaze and I could have avoided the drama we had with the second year a couple of weeks ago if we had a more open relationship rather than a closed one? Well, it's possible. Honestly, it's hard to tell depending on the person. I only know secondhand from my parents on most of this, and well, Nina, maybe I should ask my parents more about this kind of stuff. Sorry. Hey, this isn't about me. So if you want my opinion, yes, Blaze is a bit territorial, and honestly, while I'm not intimidated by her, I am concerned one day she might melt someone who bats their eyes at you the wrong way. Just saying. She's territorial, not a yandere. There's a fine line, Cobalt. I'm not convinced, not a yandere yet. Give it time, Blue Boy. Does that mean I shouldn't bat my eyes at Cob? Wait, what? I'm not sure how to respond to that. Well, you could come back to my. Is it warm in here? Still, in a closed relationship at the moment, or a pity. I would have loved to watch, or maybe record it for a later review. Cobalt EXE has stopped working. We'll have to shelve that for later, Nina. So, Cobalt, any other questions? I can still call my parents if you want to ask them anything. I think I'm good for now. I've got a lot on my mind that you two have given me to think about already. Plus, they might be in the middle of something, and we really want to subject Orium's ears to that. I've been video called before. I saw too much, and I still can't figure out why. Maybe next time. leave you to ponder all this new information then. Oh, by the way, Mina. Yes? I was wondering. When we sparred for the first time, I couldn't help but think that I never seen you before that day. Why is that? Because she changed how she looked. Oh, haha, that was intentional. See, at the beginning of the year, I was a bit concerned about how people might react to fullness. I was sporting half brown hair, a hat, and I had my tail ducked into my pants for the first few weeks. But 2 days before we got to the ring together, I decided, screw it, and dyed my hair and let my tail and ears loose. I see. Now that I think about it, her ears and tail. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. Orium still has a phone call to make, and it's my turn to make dinner for the team before I drill them into the ground. Laters. Talk about a load of info. I don't even know what to make of it. Still, it's something to think about. And training sounds even more appealing to now to work through things. I guess I know what to do next now. Mr. Blue, please come down to the arena. Now for your next opponent, Miss Valkyrie. Oh, we're dead. Crap baskets. Hey, Cobalt! Looks like we're gonna be fighting each other. Still not gonna go easy on you, even if you've got an axe now. I didn't think you would. On my mark. This is going to suck. Begin. What should I do? Dodge. The hammer flattened a Deathstalker. I don't want to be in its path when she attacks. Time to dodge. Dodging didn't work. Ha! I love doing that. Wait, is he going to be okay? Oh. Nora just sent me crashing for a wall, and it hurts. More so than my spar with Lilac and Teal, maybe even my fight with Mina. Still, at least I landed on something soft and lumpy. Oh dear lord. And oddly human shaped. Trap baskets. Well, that's one way to get a date. Certainly bold of you, Velvet. Coco! Well, that's an all too familiar accent. Yeah, isn't the person that plays, um, like, Velvet, like, Australian? So sorry. Didn't mean for us to end up like this. So you didn't intentionally crash through a wall so you could lay on top of my girlfriend? Damn. There goes my teasing material. Coco! Alright, it's way past time for me to get up off this poor girl. Ow. It hurts to stand. How strong was Nora's swing? She's based off Thor, you mad fool. Anyway, I'm Cobalt. Sorry about my landing on top of you like that. It's fine. I'm Velvet. And I'm Coco, leader of Team Coffee. Or Caffeine, or however you say that. And apparently, a well-styled fashionista. What's up with that? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Now, how exactly did you end up crashing through a wall? Got hit by a giant hammer during a sparring session? Oh, that's not good. You're not hurt, are you? Well, my pride's probably taken a beating, and I feel pain in my right leg. Beyond that, I'm okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. We should probably take you to the infirmary. We have an infirmary? Well, when you're training young teenagers in deadly combat meant to kill very tough creatures, sometimes accidents do happen. That's a good point, but perhaps we should let Professor Goodwitch know. Smart thinking. Velvet, can you take care of that? Sure, I can do that. It was nice meeting you, Cobalt. You too, Velvet. Even though I wish the circumstances of our meeting hadn't been as awkward. Well, I've certainly never been in here before, and the place definitely looks like it's set up to treat a wide array of injuries. And hello, nurse. Miss Adele, did something happen? Hello, Nurse Bow? Denim boy over here went crashing through the walls of the amphitheater during a spar. Oh dear, that doesn't sound too good. Well, let's sit him down over there so I can take a look at him. Okay, just to check, I have the right patient records. You're Cobalt Blue, correct? Yes, that's me. Nice to meet you, Nurse Bow. Yes, that's me, Nurse Rainbow. I'm Beacon's full-time registered nurse. But with how often Aura takes care of problems, I may as well be a part-time. Anyway, I glad you came to see me. I mean, I'm not glad that you've been injured, but yeah. Now, Miss Adele said you went crashing through the amphitheater. Are you in any pain at all? Well, my right leg hurts. All over or in a particular spot? All over, I think. Oh dear. Let me just check that. Well, nothing seems to be broken, but there are a lot of bruises, and I think your aura took the blunt of the damage. Luckily, what does your head, though? Are you suffering any headaches, balance problems? Are the lights bothering you? I don't think so. Well, it doesn't sound like you have any sort of concussion, but I would still like to keep you under observation for a little while, to make sure you aren't too badly injured. Looks like my work here is done then. I should get back to classes, nurse. Oh, certainly. Thanks for bringing Mr. Blue in, Miss Adele. No problem. Catch you later, denim boy. That's not going to weigh anytime soon, is it? You wear casual freaking clothes. Of course not. Mr. Blue, I trust you aren't seriously injured after that, after the results of that spa. He's got some bruising on his leg, but that's about it in terms of injury. I was just about to let him head out so he could get dinner. Oh, thank goodness. I panicked when I saw you go through that wall, Cobalt. As long as he is okay. Now, Mr. Blue, while I don't condone Miss Valkyrie's actions, if that had been a tournament style duel, she would have won the match, as you had been knocked out of the arena. I have noted that you have improved a fair bit since last week's match with Miss Jong Hung in regards to melee combat. However, you still have a long way to go before you can defend against something with the strength of Miss Valkyrie's attack. You should know when to block a blow and when to dodge. I would recommend continuing to train your reflexes. Sometimes blocking is not the smartest way to handle attack. Understood, Professor. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I need to supervise Miss Valkyrie's detention. Oof, detention with Goodwitch. That doesn't sound like fun time. Anyway, as I was saying, Mr. Blue, you should be going good to leave now. Apart from the bruising on your leg, you've managed to avoid injury, and this cream should help the bruises heal if applied regularly. I can help rub that in if you want me to. Eep! Damn it, Blaze! I shall leave you to the care of your girlfriend then, Mr. Blue. Remember to drop by if you need me again. I will. Thank you, Nurse Bo. Ooh, another event. Cobalt, you've got a present. A present? A plate of pancakes with a note addressed to you. No clue who it came from, though. It's waiting for you on your bedside table. Weird. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. I'm surprised they didn't eat any. Dear Cobalt, I'm sorry for sending you crashing into a wall. Ah, that explains who sent the note. But I didn't think that necessitated a note or pancakes. Oh well, at least I have breakfast sorted. But for now, I sleep. Okay, that was a lie. Blaze first, then sleep. Nora, yes, friend? You're a good person. Doesn't feel like it. A bad person wouldn't feel so strongly about sending Cobalt through a wall. The fact that you asked me to make him pancakes to go with your note proves it. I just hope he accepts my apology. He will. I've got a good feeling about him. Now come on, it's late and we both need sleep. Hmm. February 28th, Thursday, day 25. Oh, who are we calling? Hello? Hello there. This is Silver Star Suits. Am I speaking to Cobalt Blue? I've been expecting this call ever since the week began. You are? I take it this is about the suit? Correct, sir. The suit is ready to be picked up from our Vale department store as you requested. You're welcome to drop by at any time. I'll be there later today. Thank you. Hey, Lilac, can you keep Blaze distracted for a bit? I need to pick something up from Vale. That depends on what the thing is. A suit for this weekend. It's our 1 year anniversary this Sunday. We got plans for dinner, but we agreed to surprise each other with what we're wearing. Congratulations. And thank you for warning me in advance. Huh? I have plenty of time to either book a hotel room or find another team to bunk with. I see. But I must digress. I'll find something to keep her attention. Thanks, Lilac. Archon, we need to talk. If I remember correctly, you didn't get an opportunity to train with us yesterday. How to make my escape, hopefully unnoticed. Thanks again. Okay, now that I've gotten my suit for Sunday, now I need to find a good spot to hide it from a certain pair of prying but cute eyes. Hey, Cobalt. Huh? Oh, hey, you two. We seem to be running into each other a lot this week, huh? Good afternoon, Cobalt. How are you faring today? Pretty well. Just picked something up for this weekend. How are you two doing? I'm doing good. I needed cleaning supplies for my sword and shield, and Mina tagged along. Can't complain when I'm standing next to a stylish and handsome young man while out in the sun. What's got you out and about? You look excited. Well, I've got a lot to be excited about. Just picked up a suit that I'm going to be wearing on my anniversary dinner with Blaze this Sunday. Ooh! Well, fancy that. Denim boy in a classy suit. Got to admit, I'm curious now. Take pics. I think a shiver of nervousness just shot up my spine. Hope everyone goes well for you on Sunday, though it makes me wonder, what should I do that day? How long have you and Blaze been together? When Sunday rolls around, a full year. And what a year it's been. Wow. I got the impression you two have been together for a while, with how protective she is of you. What the hell? Why does it keep doing this? Wow, I got the impression you two have been together for a while, with how protective she is of you. You're a lucky man, Cobalt. That would be the biggest understatement of all time. It still amazes me that I'm dating such a brilliant and beautiful woman at all times. Always make sure to cherish each other. That's a special bond you two have. Never let it go. Trust me, I don't plan to let that bond go. I don't think she'd let it go either. She might flambe him first. Flambe? Huh? Besides, even if I did do something as stupid as that, she'd have to get in line. My parents, my sister, and myself would all kick my butt first if I even considered it. Prioritizing the ass kicking. I approve. Makes you remember the pecking order. At least you don't have seven sisters to determine then to make sure you stay single after one incident, even if it was rather messed up. God, he has the same situation as John. Although I will say, he doesn't seem to have the. I accidentally friend zoned my own, or sister zoned my own teammate. I really want to know what happened. I don't see any siblings here now, but and I think someone's showing interest in you already. Hopefully he gets the hint. And who's that? Your cute purple-haired teammate? Gotta admit, her futuristic armor next to her shiny old-fashioned staff. Why do I suddenly feel afraid? Anyway, even if I were lucky enough to court or be courted by someone, I swear my seven sisters would find out in a heartbeat, and well, things would get interesting. Sounds like fun, honestly. I hope I'm around to see it. In any case, I'm confident that she would live up to any challenge they would bring. I learned that the hard way last week. Hint, hint, you two. Moving on, if you and Blaze need anything for Sunday, such as dinner, reservation, or even something like a hotel room, I can see about helping you there. Funny you say that. I already got reservations for a reservation sorted, but thanks, Orium. Actually, there is one thing you can help with. Lilac said earlier today that that she'd be needing alternative accommodation for that night, for reasons that which will go unsaid. One moment. Hello. Yes. I need to set up a room. Yes, the royal suite. I'd offer our room, but our teammates are a bit shy. No worries, Mina, Lilac. If he wishes to join her, Teal will have a room for the night as well. It's already paid for, so just give that information to Lilac, and I have to tell her the front desk at Thunder Pendragon. I owe you big time for after this, Orium, and I'm pretty sure Lilac will say the same. Thank you for that. Never a problem, so worry not. And have a wonderful anniversary. Well, we should get back to our errands. Shall we, Mina? Have fun on Sunday! See you later, you two, and thanks again. How could they not realize I was talking about both of them dating each other?
March 1st, Friday, day 26. Events still to be added. The annoying thing is that I know Teal has an event, Cobalt. I was hoping you'd make it. Yeah, I just wanted to try to get some more cooking. The rush is about to begin. Before the year done, we'll make a. Let's hop to it. No! Horatio, what's wrong? All that work for our fellow classmates to enjoy. Gone! What's. Oh. The pancakes? Again? They take them every single time, no matter how many I make, matter how closely I watch them. The pancake thief is always too fast. It must be a first year. It only just started. Every single time since the start of the year, that's a heck of a lot of pancakes. If they're even eating the pancakes. Well, if it is a first year, it would help narrow down the list of who could be stealing them by a lot, but it still doesn't answer who that person is. And I don't see anyone here eating pancakes either. Rats. If we cannot stop them, then we must locate them. That batch had extra syrup. There is no way they got in and out at fast without leaving some trace. The plate's been licked clean, Horatio. There's nothing left to trace. Damn it! If we can't track them, we'll get them to come to us and be ready this time. I think I see what you're getting. You're thinking of making a fresh pair of pancakes batch, and I'll feed the masses while we wait for the thief to show up. Batter down the hatches, Cobalt. You mean potato scalps? No, I mean potato cakes. Whatever you say scalps, I think of the sea creature, not the thin slices of potato. But the shape, scallops come from their cut shape. Look, I grew up with potato cakes, and they're vaguely cake shaped as well. So I'm going to keep calling. Ren, help! Velvet, I'll get back to you. Nora, it was you the whole time? But why? There were plenty for everyone. Not for enough for her.
Hey, it's not my fault you make them so delicious. And the sit-up, too. You've been eating at least 70 batches of pancakes since the start of the year. I'm both impressed and highly concerned. You do well in eating it in an eating contest. You ate every single one? What is even going on? To my stomach. Duh. She's not wrong. Ren. Wait. Nora, what did you do? I was ambushed, besieged, trapped. You tried to steal all of Horatio's pancakes. Again? Nora, we talked about this. You can't eat all the pancakes. It's not fair to everyone else. But they're nice and fluffy and syrupy. As flattering as that is, the other students deserve them too. Horatio's right. I know he's got a admittedly well-deserved reputation as perhaps the best cook on campus, but the others need to eat too, and some of us can't cook to save our lives. I heard that, Blue. Are we taking shots at her? I guess we are. Who was that? Lilac, my teammate, but we're getting sidetracked. Yep, we are. And we're still got to talk about that eating contest. I love her. What eating contest? The one you mentioned. You said I'd be good at an eating contest from how many pancakes I've eaten. That one. There's no eating contest planned, Nora. Not yet. Well, there are more than enough ingredients left for a friendly competition, but only if you swear no more pancake thieving. Horatio, are you sure this is a wise idea? It's perfect from a tactical perspective. Nora has a way to express her pancake obsession, and we have something she wants to ensure she doesn't fall back on her bad habits. Everybody wins, depending on how well your stomach handles it. It's perfect. My stomach. Well, I'll be the one cooking the pancakes for the contest. If we give her too much of your cooking, she might never stop. Perhaps someone who she's already hooked on. Or someone she's not together with. Ren, how good are you at making pancakes? How good is he? He's the best cook ever of all time. I wouldn't go that far, Nora. Oh, a fellow cook. We can compare notes later. Right now, we need someone who can cook enough pancakes to feed Nora's appetite without the risk of Nora breaking her yet-to-be-made promise. Aww. Oh, a fellow... Seriously, what is up with this? It keeps looping. Aww. I'm serious. Other students need to be able to enjoy 90%. That sounds very fair. 90% of Horatio's pancakes. If you agree to that, then I can participate in an eating contest when I have time. Sure, that sounds fair. Just so you know, Cobalt, you are going to lose. Come on, Ren! I have to go train for the contest. I better go get after her. Sorry for all the trouble she's caused. And I thought I loved food. She's on a whole other level. Yep. Not just when it comes to food, though. She jump scared me when we first met. She's like a giant hyper ball of happy energy. So coming back to steal pancakes again, and again, is scarily impressive. Says a lot about your cooking skills, too, Horatio. I know she was strong, but stealthy is a real surprise. So, if there is any energy one should be full of, happy is probably the best choice. And thanks, that really means a lot. If we're going to be heading out and battling horrible Grim, the least they can expect is a good meal waiting for them. Horatio, good is a vast understatement of how you cook. I'm no slouch in the kitchen myself, but if I had your culinary skills, I'd be able to turn simple breakfast in bed with Blaze into meals fit for a queen. Well, in that case, would you like to learn my tools of the trade? You'll be making that meal in no time, I am sure. I mean, if you're sure you don't mind teaching me, then I'd be glad to learn. If I didn't enjoy helping others, I would have never become a huntsman. That is a good point. And I look forward to learning from you whenever we both have time. But for now, looks like we survived another dinner rush. One battle down, the rest of the war on hunger to go. Here's your pay. Ooh, we got paid more. Thanks, Horatio. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get back to the dorms and wash out all these sauces off. I'll clean up here. If you ever have a fancy to help out again, you can always use the extra hands. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and just a heads up, you seem to have another pancake thief. What the? Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just enjoying the first pancake I've had in weeks. I don't think Nora has an event yet. Oh, I was wrong. They'll have the pancake eating competition with Nora. Why not? I'm feeling pretty hungry already, and it's not like I, didn't get any exercise the night prior. Plus, getting into a pancake eating contest with Nora keeps her from eating the entirety of Horatio's pancakes. Then this may be a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Blaze, I'm going over to Juniper's dorm to participate in a pancake eating contest. Eh? It's a long story. Remind me to tell you about it afterwards, if I'm not feeling too sick. Mind if I tag along? Huh? Are you going to join the contest? Oh no! I was planning to cheer you on. I see. Plus, if you win, I think I have the most perfect idea for a reward. Gulp. Well, consider me motivated. Great. Now let's get going. You made it! Hello, Nora. Ah! I've been preparing for this contest since you brought it up. There's no way you'll be able to defeat me. I doubt I am. Help! The strength of this woman is insane. She's not just dragging me along, but Blaze as well. Help! Hey, Ren. Hey, Cobalt, Blaze, Nora. I don't think it was necessary to drag them in here. Whoops. Must have carried away while they showed up at the door. I think Nora's ready to get started. Yep. Ren's been making a fresh batch of pancakes since the day started. Wait, but you didn't know we were coming until we knocked on the door. He's a ninja. And that's a question for another day. Why are we here? It's one of life's great mysteries. That's if we've got enough pancakes to get started, we should probably sit down and begin. I skipped breakfast this morning, so I'm rather hungry. Oh, you came prepared. Good. Because I've got a lot of pancakes to get through. Holy. How? I told you Ren was a good cook. But this many? Don't think about it, about forfeiting.
Against my better judgment. Good. We start on written signal. The contest begins in 3, 2, 1. You may eat. Nom 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 nom. I now regret my decision. Don't give up just yet, Cobalt. You only just started. Well, here goes nothing. You can win. You can feel great. You can do this. Nom, 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 nom. I've never seen someone eat so many pancakes so quickly before. It should literally be impossible, but yet it's happening. Nora, what are you? How are you able to keep eating pancakes so quickly? Because I'm the bestest. That's not really an answer or even a proper word. Nom. Come on, silly boy. You gotta eat. How can you? I'm honestly not sure, even after all this time, but Nora's always been a little larger in life. Her appetite, her strength, even her enthusiasm are things she has a lot of. And she's never been afraid to show off any of them either. Yes, I can see that. Keep the pancakes coming, Ren. Nora, I know you regard my cooking skills rather highly, but please remember, I can only cook a handful at a time. I'm only one man, and you've already depleted our entire stock of pancakes. And yet I'm still hungry. Can we at least declare you the victor and end the contest? I don't think Cobalt's supposed to be reacting that way. He'll be fine. Gargles incomprehensibly. Yeah, I don't think that's anywhere near fine. Alright, fine. We can stop the contest. Not that it was too much of a contest to begin with, because, I'm me. I don't think this contest was supposed to end in a victory for Cobalt, Nora. It's more of an offering to stop depleting the kitchens. That's why he's doing this. Blades probably thinks we're crazy. He looks like he's coming around. I've got some more water if he needs it. Thanks, friend. Blaze? Hey, Cobalt. How are you feeling? Full. Really? I can't imagine why. Perhaps it's something to do with the inhuman amounts of pancakes you just consumed. Yeah, kind of regretting it right now, but hopefully it'll allow everyone else in the school to enjoy Horatio's pancakes. So Rin explained, but Cobalt, next time you decide you want to help out a friend, please don't eat yourself to the point of becoming sick. Okay, I won't. Lesson learned for next time. Good boy. Hey, where are Ren and Nora? In the other room. The pancake champion is finishing off her reward. More pancakes? Yes. Well, I should probably congratulate Nora on her win, then head back to our dorm. Sounds good. Ren got you some water if you feel like you needed it. Oh, that was nice of him. Ice cold, too.
I'm queen of the pancakes. I'm queen of the pancakes. Oh, good, you're awake. Well eaten, Cobalt. Thanks, I think. Of course, you never stood a chance against me in the first place. I am, after all, the record pancake eater of all of Team Juniper. I believe that. Just as long as it means you're not going to go stealing all of Horatio's pancakes from now on. Don't worry, a deal with a deal. Thank you for indulging her, Cobalt. You didn't have to do that. Yes, well, it made Nora happy in the end. So, it seemed to all work out in the end. Anyway, I'll let you enjoy your victory, Nora. I'm going to go rest for a little while. Okay, have fun. Until next time, you two. Bye. Nora Valkyrie is now queen of the pancakes. You also got her to stop terrorizing Horatio's kitchen. Looks like the dorm is now empty. You can sleep off the effects of pancakes for a few hours then. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Only for a few hours because I'm planning to bring out the ropes. I need an adult. We are adults. My name is Blaze Archin, and today is the 1 year anniversary with the love of my life, Cobalt Blue. I've been up for the past 10 minutes just content to snuggle with him while he sleeps. A nice quiet moment before all the excitement of the day. And then there will be a lot of excitement, especially after we come back from dinner. And with that, it's time to get up out of bed. I've got a plan for breakfast, and I need to have it cooked in time for it to be ready when Cobalt wakes up. And maybe change into something less likely to cause Lilac to burst a vein. Blaze, and she's got a tray full of breakfast in her hand. Happy birthday, Cobalt. Morning, Blaze. Happy anniversary to you, too. I made breakfast. I was hoping we could eat it in bed together. I'd like that. I like that a lot. I hoped you would. Now scoot over. Thank you. Wow, this is really good. Thanks. Is there anything you want to do today before we have to get ready for dinner? You mean apart from Beto? None of that until I'm at the hotel Cobalt somehow managed to make a reservation for. Teal and I both deserve a day without hearing those kinds of noises. Well, we could head out and explore since you're no longer grounded, Blaze. Aren't we doing that already with the dinner? True. Actually, there's a promise I need to try and keep. Oh. When Teal and I first met, Orium agreed to try and help him in the romance department, and a few days ago I noticed Mina flirting with him. Perhaps we should try to change your name to Cupid Blue. Don't be ridiculous. I tried setting them up already, but they didn't take the hint. Perhaps it's time for a different approach. Get dressed, lover boy. I should probably call Orium to see if they're free to talk first. Good thinking. Hello? Oh, hey, Cobalt. Did you need something from me? Hey, Orium. I just wanted to see if you can catch up for a few hours. Sure, Mina and I just get done from some training, so we'll just be leaving the training room. So, meet you at the dorm rooms? That works for me just fine. Oh, and can you ask Mina if she wants to hang out with Blaze as well? Blaze said she wanted to talk to her about something. One sec, I'll ask. Mina, Blaze wants to talk to you about something? About some time to spare for her? Huh? Yeah, sure. When and where? She says that's fine. When and where? Well, if we're meeting in other dorm rooms, perhaps they could do the same.
Oh, come on!
That works for me. Alright, we shall meet you in a few. Got to get some things left in our dorm rooms anyway. Suppose you haven't heard, but we got permission from the headmaster to rent an apartment off campus as long as we can make it to class on time. Interesting. Just don't tell Lilac or she'll kick Blaze and I out of the room. Haha, it's kind of pricey, so I hope she wouldn't do that. Anyway, see you in a few. We're meeting them at their dorm room in a few minutes. While you're in your pajamas, I'm getting to those. Greetings. How did you two get up? If they just got up, I would expect them to be less clothing, to be honest. More disheveled clothing. We're still be fully dressed to meet up with friends. I see. Pity. Anyway, you two wanted to talk to us about something. We did. I need to speak with Mina more privately, though. I need some extra tips for tonight, and I figured she was the best person to go to. Nice cover, Blaze. Well then, I'll leave you to talk your talk. I take it you wanted to talk to me about something, Cobalt? I do. I'm trying to keep my end of the deal we made when we first met. So what's up? A very reliable source told me you might have some attraction for Odium. He said you were flirting with him, but he didn't get the hint. Oh? Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm attracted to and flirt with a lot of people. I only expect success about 80% of the time, give or take. So the armor does make that one a bit harder to ignore. Still, he's a pretty decent guy from what Cobalt told me. Why not ask him out on a date or something? I thought about it. I mean, it's been a month since my boyfriend last, and I'm sure he's probably hanging out with his other girl in Atlas right now, so I don't see why I can't have. Hold up. I think I missed a few vital pieces to this conversation. Boyfriend, other girl in Atlas? Ah ha ha ha! That reaction never gets old. Yes, boyfriend. He's a genius, but also a dumbass. The caboose. But I also love him, though we're not exactly what one might call a traditional couple. Before coming to Beacon, the two of us traveled a lot. He's a few years older than me, and we agreed that when we got together, that we wouldn't be each other's shackles on the life we used to live, so we aren't mutually exclusive with each other. And you're sure you're both okay with this, with each other seeing other people? Oh yeah, considering we're shared partners and we openly have told the other that we are going out just to test each other's reactions, I can safely say we are perfectly content with the way things are. Besides, any woman who thinks they can tie Jim Samuel Hawkins down in a monogamous relationship is delusional. Would it be better to share than compete? You've given me a lot to think about, Mina. In the meantime, if you do ask Orium out, I'll be happy to pull Cobalt and I to make it a double date. I'm sure we could arrange that if Mr. Armor for Brains sees that I'm trying. I'd wake him up in a very pleasant way if he doesn't in the next week. That I can promise you. Okay, let's not scare him away. As interesting as that wake up would be, though, like he could really do anything. He's struck with me as a partner and team leader. Unless he decides to transfer schools, he needs to either tell me to my face or acknowledge that senpai noticed me and let me have some fun. It's not like he's not getting anything out of it. He can't exactly consent to be sleeping. That's the only issue I can see with the wake up call. You talk like you're going to do him right there. We do have other teammates to consider, and while I'm okay with a little exposition, I doubt he would be. Maybe it'd be like a little teasing, really. Maybe me waking up naked next to him, that kind of thing. And the nice thing about him having a tail, about me having a tail, is I can do things with my hands above the covers. But anyway, I made this About me. Oops. What was it you wanted to talk to me about? Just Audium? Or was there something else on your mind? Yes, there was, but that's a conversation for Cobalt and I to have. Audium was more or less it. Though if you do have any bedroom skills you'd be inclined to share, I could use them for tonight. That would be difficult if you're not allowed to directly show you. And I need to know how many toys you have available and what kind. And it could take most of the day. Let's put a pin in that idea. What's the occasion? You mean Cobalt didn't tell you? It's my anniversary dinner. Oh, congrats. Thanks. I got a really great dress for the occasion. Although it's more about the company than the fashion. Although I'm hoping the former's jaw will drop at the latter. Ooh, I remember now. Cobalt mentioned the anniversary, but I guess I didn't know it was so soon, or I may not have been paying attention. He told me he got an outfit for it too, and I told him to take pics because I haven't seen him wear anything not denim aside from the uniform. Though, I gotta say, I'm more curious about your dress now. After Cobalt sees it, I'll try to send you a pic. If you're not, if you don't mind, of course. Preferably before he rips it off you. Then what would I wear to dinner if he did? Oh, I figured the tearing would happen after dinner. Something tells me that dress might not see the end of the night intact, considering your rather delightful features. I wear a sweater vest and a sweater. How did you have a very active imagination? And you wear a uniform that is a size too small, most likely on purpose, or did you think only kobolds would notice? Stupid sexy cat girl. Oh, that. So, how are we going to about this? I tried pointing you to something who I'm pretty sure has some interest in you. That was Mina. Oh, well, I'm not sure on that. I mean, she flirts with a lot of people, so I don't get the vibe from her, honestly. Just figure that was how she is. Perhaps it was, but in my experience, flirting usually means either playfully hinting at attraction or to suggest interest at a deeper level. Either way, I'd see if she's interested in the date if I were you. If it goes well, then perhaps there's potential for something. If not, well, hopefully you both enjoy the date anyway. I guess I'm worried about my last relationship went south and we're partners, which worries me that if it went badly, the team dynamic would be messed up. Rather study date then. Less romantic pressure than a usual first date. Alternatively, I could see if Blaze is willing to do a double date so you feel less nervous. It wouldn't hurt, I suppose. Just, I'm sorry, Cobalt. Dating again makes me nervous after what happened. I feel like an ass for asking you to help me than pulling this crap. Hey, it's fine. Bad experiences with something can make anyone nervous when trying again. But you don't have to let it put you off forever. Just whatever you feel ready and try again, gently ease back into things. Don't rush into something you're not ready for. Thanks, Cobalt. I thought I was over it, but it seems my past haunts me in more ways than one. Always happy to help, or that's what friends are for. I'm willing to try if it's a double date. Not sure if I can handle just a normal style date at the moment. If you do ask me out, just let me know, and I'll make the arrangement with Blaze. I take it Blaze is having a similar conversation. Damn, you saw right through my cunning plan. I was expecting Mina to have taken the hint as well, but she didn't seem to get it either. I figured as much, though I don't doubt she would ask her for tips. I'm not that dense to her advances. I'm just unsure how to act. Mother raised a gentleman, not a barbarian. Plus, you did mention your siblings. Yes, no privacy, even in a manor. Completely learned that the hard way. No privacy in the dorms either. I imagine that half the first years want to get better walls by now, thanks to Blaze and I. Team Ruby asked if I know a contractor to soundproof the walls, as did several other teams. I'm used to it with my parents. I have no idea how many times I would walk into a room just to have to turn around and leave because they decided the dining room table was a good spot to go at it. And I thought Blaze was bad. You would be surprised. about the shenanigan. I wouldn't be surprised if you and Blaze visited the manor and you get pulled into their shenanigans. No comments. Hmm? Oh, by the brothers. I did not need to know that father, nor see that. Why must I be told such things? I wouldn't be able to get the image out of my head. Thanks, old man. I'm not going to ask what he sent you. Probably for the best. Anyway, did Teal and Lilac leave for the hotel already? They were packing up to go to the last time I saw them. That's good. We got most of our stuff out of the dorm room already, so no worries about keeping our team up with your fun time tonight. And again, no comment. So what are your plans for tonight? Dinner at a really nice restaurant, Altura's, I think. I had to make a booking a couple months back. Sounds like you two will have a good time. Remember, if you guys need anything, just ask. I'm willing to help a friend. Wait, did you say Altura's? Well, mention my family and give them this card. It should give you a discount on the menu. This is the second time you spoiled my team and Orium. I'm running out of thank yous here. Don't worry about it. My tenants are big on celebrating things like anniversaries, and I would be happy to hear their name was used for such an occasion. Still, I feel guilty if I didn't at least try to do something nice for you in return. Unfortunately, all I can give you right now are favors. Like I said, don't worry about it. It's what friends are for, right? True. And I'm kind of helped you out of bigger ways than most friends do. Money doesn't come with me when I pass from this world, so why not spend it on those you care about? I prefer to give instead of take, to be remembered as the one that gave it all for those in need. I don't want to be remembered like a certain Schnee. I see. That reference may be lost on me, as I don't keep up to date with business or tournaments, just ask Pyrrha and Weiss. I don't keep up with the tournaments myself, but I am ahead to the family companies. And so I need to at least pay some attention to what's going on in the business world. Nonetheless, we've gotten sidetracked, and we're best not to keep Mina and Blaze waiting unless you're still tackling. Sorry about that. I had to go do something. Nonetheless, we got sidetracked, and we began best not to keep Mina and Blaze waiting unless they're still talking. I think they might be done talking by now, and I do have to get ready for tonight as well. You'd be right, Cobalt. Hey, Blaze, how did your talk with Mina go? I've definitely got a lot of food for thought. And? Well, it was fun to talk to you, Cobalt, but I kind of want to get out of this armor. Still got to get to the apartment before I can do such. Alright, see you and Mina later, and keep in mind what I said. I will, and you two have a great time together. And try not to break the bed. No promises. God damn it, Blaze. Alright then, the night of reckoning finally approaches. We spent so much time in the morning so we can time spend together, but we have to separate so we can surprise each other with the outfits. I guess this is where we need to go and change into our surprise outfits now, probably for the best. We need all the time we can to get to prepare, and if we put off getting ready any sooner, we might just miss our reservation. Probably. Although, what am I going to do if the zipper gets stuck? I have no idea. You could ask Lilac for help. That's true. Although, will she say yes? We haven't made things easy for her and Teal at the night. Although that is very true. That doesn't mean teammates shouldn't help each other out like in this scenario. And the fact that I'd be far away from any noise you two make tonight is also a good reason for me to help. There we go. Thank you, Lilac. Now, the real question is, which of you is getting changed here? You can't both be in the dorm room, otherwise that would ruin the surprise. I got my suit stored somewhere else, so I'm good to move elsewhere. Then it's settled. Now shoo and take Teal with you. Teal? Yes, Teal. You probably feel nervous sooner or later, and it's better to have a friend there to help you realize that those nerves are unwarranted. I see. You're better off having him there than not. Now go. Come on then, Teal. Now then, where is this dress of yours, Blaze? Underneath our bed. I'll go get it and put it on. Preferably in the bathroom. There's such a thing as not indecently assaulting my eyes. Afraid you like what you see? I will punch you, Archon. Cobalt, calm down. I'm trying, Teal, but it's not easy when you're trying to make sure that the night goes perfectly. The two of you will have each other. Shouldn't that be what counts at the end of the day? But what if the food is terrible, or if it decides to put? Stop panicking and listen. I get that you're nervous, but you and Blaze have been dating for a year, and in that past month, everyone in the school could tell that she's in love with you and is very protective of you. A million things could go wrong, but Blaze wouldn't mind or care as long as she spends it with you. I just want this this to be a night for her to remember, and not just for a couple of fancy outfits or for several hours in each other's arm. Just be the you she fell in love with, and you won't go wrong. You're right. Thanks for that, Teal. Don't mention it. We should probably head back to the dorm and see if one of the other teams is willing to let you change in there. Unless there's something else you need to pick up along the way. There's not. The suit was the only thing that I couldn't keep in the dorm. Understood. Then let's get going. Archon, will you get out of the shower already? You're going to end up looking like a prune if you stay in there too long, huh? Oh, I guess I must have gotten distracted. I'll be done in a sec, Lilac. Just need to finish washing my hair. Well, hurry up already. Your date is soon. Okay, now I just need to put on my dress and makeup, and then I'll be ready. Blaze, can I ask you something? Yes, Lilac? You seem very comfortable with Cobalt. Was it always like that? How did you keep him from being put off? I know what you're asking, Lilac. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to It wasn't this forward with him at the start. In the first few months, we actually started off relatively slowly. So the openness came from your closeness with him? Partially. Huh? I I'm an orphan. At least I think I am. My sister and I spent the first few years of our lives in an orphanage. Then we ended up being adopted into different families. I love my mom and my dad, I truly do, but I also love Cinder. The three of us spent that time trying to find her again, but we haven't had any luck. I don't want to lose my parents in any way, in the same way I lost Cinder, and I don't want to lose Cobalt either. Schneeby, huh? Elysians swear I caught off guard by that revelation. Ah, I won't tell anyone unless you're ready to do so. Thank you. I'm almost done in here, by the way. Good to hear, Blaze. I'm sure Cobalt will think you look beautiful. Aw, you do care. Whoever said I didn't? It's hard to tell under that sundere mask of yours. And she just killed the nicer mood I was in. Hee. I don't know, man. Where did I go wrong? Calling her Snow Angel probably wasn't the best start. I guess I was just following what my dad told me. He said all women look for is confidence. I personally look for pancakes, fearless leader. Like, How did Cobalt find someone so into him as Blaze? You have someone. Probably through a combination of luck, confidence, mutual attraction, and honesty. Honesty? He was just himself. Oh. Looking good, Cobalt. Thanks, Nora. So what now? Now we wait a few minutes longer, then it'll be time to go. Or you could go now and engage in a lip lock with your girlfriend. What? Anyway. Wait, where's Pyrrha? I'm going to go over as well. Lilac wants to get to the hotel soon. Hotel? Why would you need a hotel if Cobalt and Lilac... Oh! They're gonna want to come, aren't they? And that is my cue to leave. I can't remember if John's arc from Volume 1 has already happened yet, because, like, it takes place something like a few weeks after they get there, or I think it's a few months. Like, I know the Stray, the Blake and Weiss thing happens after a few months, near the end of the semester. Alright, I'm ready. How do I look? Cobalt's going to be speechless. Have fun tonight. Thanks, Lilac. Now, I wait. Come in. Blaze, you look beautiful. Thanks, Cobalt. Nice suit. Makes you look extra handsome. Thanks. Shall we get going then? In a second. Just got one thing I said I'd do first, which is take a picture of us together. Ooh, good thinking. Say cheese. Cheese. Okay, now we can go. At last. Come on, it's not that far to a Churros. A Churros? How did you manage to get a reservation there? Not easily. I had to book a couple of months in advance. Damn. Damn is right. I think I can see a florist that's about to close up. I wonder. Hold on a sec, Blaze. Need to get something along the way. Here. A bunch of beautiful roses for a beautiful girl. You flatter her. Is it flattery if it's true? Touche. Anyway, if we just turn around the corner, and we are here. Welcome to a Churras. Do you have a reservation? I do. Table for two under blue. I've also got this card given to me by Pendragons. Don't know if that's helpful, but they said to give it to you when we got here. Oh, I'll take that, sir. Now, if you and the lady will follow me. I'll give you both a few minutes to look over the menu. Thank you. It's been an interesting year, hasn't it, Blaze? I'd say it's been an interesting month, too. You have a point there. Initiation, meeting and forming a team with Lilac and Teal. Don't forget Ruby and Juniper. Or Magni. Them two. They're just the teams in our year's level. Plus, you upgraded Lazarus to them to include the axe. I had help from Ruby. Still an impressive milestone. Same can be said about meeting and falling in love with you. Love you too, Cobalt. With all my heart and then some. Blaze, the feeling is definitely mutual. Now then, should we take a look at this menu? Probably a good idea. Okay then, now that we've ordered, all we need to do is wait. But how will we pass the time, apart from staring into each other's eyes? We could have some small talk. Easier said than done when we are joined to the hip. We both know how the other would answer. Not necessarily. For example, I don't know how your talk with Mina went, and you don't know how my talk with Odium went. Is something wrong, Blaze? Actually, there is something. What's up? I just been worried about wandering eyes, both yours and mine. Oh, I'll be the first to admit that that's been a problem. Well, not from us, but from the eyes wandering onto us. Cobalt, we both know there's plenty of attractive Beacon people at Beacon. That being said, we both know what we want to be unfaithful to each other. Oh, I absolutely trust you, Cobalt. I just don't trust Isabella. I also don't trust me to trust everyone else. Huh? Let me explain. We both know I'm overprotective of you. That much is true. What happens if someone like Mina gets too flirty with you? I probably wouldn't react well. Ah, I don't think so. Mina is someone we need to worry about. Isabella, though, even though I wouldn't follow through on those flirts, I want us both to be happy, Cobalt. That's why I've been thinking if we shouldn't become a. I'm trying to find the right word for here. Mina told me that her boyfriend and her are in an open relationship. They trust each other and love each other, but aren't exclusive. It made me think if perhaps we could avoid problems by trying that ourselves. Oh, I totally understand if you don't want to, but I think it would be better to share you with one or two people than fight over you. If I said yes, there would have to be some mutual understanding between us and about this. Oh, I totally agree. For one, if we end up doing this with multiple people, we should try to limit it to a small amount. Do 4 others work for you? Yeah, 4 works. I actually have a thing of my own to add. I don't want either of us to just get a harem. Anyone who joins in the relationship should be willing to not only share with us, but if they feel comfortable, be able to swap partners, or even just have both of us at once. A proper OT3, as it were. OT3, one true threesome. Oh. Then one amendment. Shoot. No gender limits. No matter if they're a guy, girl, if we can find someone, we can give them the same offer. Does that sound reasonable? Oh, you're just appealed to the yaoi fangirl in me. Deal. You're a yaoi fangirl? A Cobalt yaoi fangirl. Flick. My nose! You deserve that. In all seriousness, though, anyone else? Anything else we might need to cover? I think that's everything. Although let's not try to drag someone in for the sake of abusing this freedom. Then it's a deal. Just one small boon. Oh? Don't tell Mina. The look she gave me the other day we met scared me. Seriously! Alright, I'll try not to tell her. Now then, I think I see our food. A successful night, I would say. Oh, definitely. Thank you for tonight, Cobalt. No thanks necessary. I love you and I'm proud of that fact. I love you too, Cobalt. And I'm going to prove just how much in a few seconds. Come back, Lilac and Teal. And we have the dorm to ourselves, so it's going to get loud.
Monday, day 29. And I'm going to stop the call apart here. But we will return